When designing a walkway or a front staircase, my #1 goal is to create a welcome mat of sorts, to create an area that looks fantastic every day of the year for visitors and guests who come to your home. In this instance here, I've chosen the rimless Parco Planter collection, and the color is Atlantis Sky, and I really appreciate the soft cream and soft blue colors, adding just a gentle pop of color to this area. And I also really like the color of the terracotta on the inside and how it shows on the rim, because that echoes with the nearby brick colors. What I've done here is I've placed the largest container where I had the most space at the bottom. And then you can see I've staggered different containers up to the front door. Now when you use the same color and containers within the same family, it really creates a put together look. It looks intentional, and it still has enough interest because of the different sizes of the containers, yet it really adds a unified look. I really like the shape of these containers because they have a wide mouth, which means I can plant virtually anything. I could create a seasonal bulb display, or I could put a small shrub, or I could put succulents, or a mix of perennials and annuals. But even unplanted, they look beautiful every day of the year. Now, if you don't have a really wide, steep staircase like this, I will take you around the corner here and show you a different example of what you can do. So here we are in another area that has only 3 stairs, and it's much narrower than the last staircase. However, I use the same strategy in that I've chosen the tall Milano barrel planters in the same family, yet they're tall and narrow, so they fit this space perfectly. And what I've done is I placed the largest in this real skinny strip here of garden bed right next to the stair. And whenever possible, I like placing one of the containers within the garden bed, as it sort of helps tie this space in with the stairs. So I placed the largest container here, and then over here, I staggered another container, another one up there, and a medium-sized container by the door. I love this color as heirloom white, and the mix of creams and tans perfectly echo the flagstones on which they're placed. So if you have an area that's not too wide, you consider a tall and narrow planter like the Milano tall barrel planter.